You gotta get that heart pumping, bro.
The notorious B.I.G. E.D. is back already. And somehow, he's worse than before.
I miss Rose. I love Rose. I was ready to give up everything. My daughter, I was ready to give up my daughter.
Now let's bring in Ed's daughter, Tiffany, who has been listening in from her house. You heard your dad say he was willing to give you up to have this relationship.
I apologize because I was in love.
What's up, babies? It's me, 16leo, and today we're back with the trilogy of the Ed video. And this video focuses on the 90 Day Fiancé live reunion, in which Rosemary actually came back to participate, so did Ed. For some reason, I thought it was gonna go well. I was like, yes! And I watched it, and they ganged up on Rose. So I guess I'm back. Before we get started though, I wanted to give a big thanks to the sponsor of this video, Swagbucks. Swagbucks allows you to make money and earn cash and gift cards by taking surveys, watching videos, and playing video games. There is no easier way to make some money during your spare time. And I don't know if you know what's been happening in the world, so we all have time. To get started, all you have to do is sign up and use my custom link below. Just like that, you'll earn $5 after your first survey. That's a cool 5, baby. And you could put that money towards tons of stores and online retail shops. Amazon, eBay, Groupon, Walmart, and Starbucks. Just to name a few. Personally, I already used my $5, I'm not even joking. I bought a scale because lockdown making me eat a lot of things that I probably wouldn't normally eat. Gyms closed. I need a scale. I got $5 off. It is a beautiful day. Once again, sign up today by clicking my custom link on my pinned comment and let me know what you put your $5 towards. By signing up, you'll be helping support my channel and personally helping with the future merch, which I plan to release early next month. So thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you to Swagbucks for sponsoring this video. Just in case you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, hopefully I could persuade you to, 16leo_. If you haven't already seen this, I just wanted to show the other people. This is the YouTube play button. I just wanted to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for helping us to get there. I could not do it without you, literally. If you subscribe, maybe I'll get a gold one. Let us get started. Initially, I watched a couple videos and I thought Big Ed could not possibly be this type of person. And that's when I was watching the reality show. Then I went onto his YouTube channel where he did a mukbang. And I was like, that is totally the guy. This is the exact same. Now I found this video. You'd think that he has some saving grace is all I'm saying. I'm so sorry for embarrassing you on national television. It was not my intent. Don't look to the next person. Look towards me. Big Ed. But he does not say this. So it just felt like a gang up session. And I wanted to take a look at the video with you guys because it's a very interesting watch.
When you were in the Philippines, you guys were able to communicate well. Rose, why do you feel like you need a translator now?
So this is the first time in a long time that Big Ed and Rose, they're not even in the same room, but they're together on the camera. And you can see the animosity. And you got your host. I don't know what her name is, so I'm gonna call her Nigella. Just cause.
I can explain my feeling right now. So my feelings.
Yeah, what are your feelings, Rose?
I can't explain.
Nigella is one of the greatest things of this video already. She's like, why you need a translator, Rose? It's because English not her first language. Very simple to understand this concept. She's like, so what are your feelings? She just forgot that there's even a translator. What a great woman. What a great host.
Angry.
You're angry.
Angry. Wow. That's a story and a half. I'm Nigella. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm Australian for some reason.
Why are you angry?
My mixed emotion. I can speak why I feel angry. I feel upset. I feel all for Ed. You know what I mean?
At the end of the season, we saw the terrible breakup that you both went through.
And there's the first shot of 4 people from 90 Day Fiancé. The only person I know from there is Darcy, but everyone else I don't really know. But if you don't know 90 Day Fiancé, you're not gonna know this. It just looks like 4 random people who are like, It's a bit weird to just show them and not actually have them give any input to the situation.
Is this the first time that you guys are seeing each other?
Immediately when I got back from the Philippines, we FaceTimed a little bit, but then The last time was, I think Rosemary, wasn't it around Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day. Did you make a special call on Valentine's Day? On Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day?
Nigella back at it with the hard-hitting questions, huh? Did you make a special call on Valentine's Day? You know what I'm saying? You know? Is that PG? Can I not do? I can't do it. Sorry.
I didn't. Rosemary reached out to me.
Rose, is that true?
No. Siya po yung unang nag-message sa akin eh.
Okay, Rose is saying that it was actually Ed who first messaged her.
Oh, it was Ed who reached out first. Ed, is that true?
We already have a problem. This host doesn't know what the hell she's doing. Because Rose is like, I didn't message her. And she's like, huh. You see, Ed, Rose said that she didn't message you. Is that true? And then Ed's like, that's not true. And she's like, huh. You see, Rose, Ed said that he didn't message you first. Is that true? Rose is going to be like, no. And she's going to be like, Ed, Rose said twice now. And she didn't message. And that's crazy. Is that true? It's just a fucking never-ending cycle at this point.
Okay, Rose is saying that she didn't want to be rude. That's why she was answering messages from Ed.
She reached out to me. If she was so angry with me, why did she reach out to me on February 9th? Does that look like she's frustrated or she's angry at me?
It's a picture of Rosemary with a filter on her face. Yep, that's the evidence, concrete.
You reached out to me. You wanted to start a relationship again. I missed Rose. I love Rose. I was ready to give up everything. My daughter, I was ready to give up my daughter. I had already repaired that relationship with Tiffany, but I had feelings for Rose.
Did I miss something? Nobody was even saying anything. He's like, Nigella, I was ready. I was ready to risk it all. Rose, I was ready to give it all up for you. I would have gave up my daughter for you, Rose. I was ready to... That's what I was willing to do. In fact, I already did it. I don't even know my daughter anymore. I'm Big Ed. I don't even like my daughter. Fuck that bitch. Peace out. My name Big Ed. Rest in peace, Big.
But then I go on your Facebook and I see a picture. This is you and your girlfriend, and you had told me that you don't have a girlfriend. And I can show you the text. It's right here.
Okay.
What is this, Rose? Please tell me what this is.
Damn. Big Ed did that? Damn.
Hells yeah. Hells yeah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. She switched teams after dating Ed. That might be the biggest L anybody could take. If you are banging someone and they don't like you so much that they convert, do you know how hurt my feelings would be? I'd be like, was that how bad I was? You don't like the spider frog position? It's 16 Leo special. I just put you in a crib, roll you over backwards, and then put my butt on your butt, and now I have lumbar support. Like, it's pretty nice. Ed, why would you expose yourself like that?
Okay, what is going on?
Rose has been in a relationship with a girl. Look at the text. It's right here.
The picture does definitely look like that's a guy's hand and a girl's hand. I could very well be wrong, but Ed seems to think that he has control over Rose. Once you break up with someone, who they date is completely up to them. And you have to move on. Doesn't matter if she dated a girl or a guy or a walrus. Walrus is sexy. I've learned that the hard way. I let one go in my life. What the fuck? I don't know what I just said. I just want to make very clear that I've never had sex with a walrus.
Are you now in a relationship with a woman?
After the break, Ed.
So after you broke up with Ed, you started a relationship with a woman?
Yes, because I want to move on.
I did not know that Rose was bisexual, or I didn't know that.
But what were those pictures that she sent to Ed? They look like very, pretty sexy pictures. Was she trying to get back together with Ed?
Nigella, you think those are sexy pictures, do you?
Pretty sexy pictures. Was she trying to get back together with Ed?
That's... Nigella was like, so, what are those, sexy pictures? How do you send sexy? I've sent some to my husband, Daryl. I'll tell you what, he doesn't find them sexy. Okay, Rose, show me how to do sexy.
I have dates on
Kasi
me.
nung una,
The two cheeks and a fake head filter, is that Y'all think that's sexy? I've seen stock photos more sexy than this. What are you talking about, Nigella? That's just pictures of her face. Those are the most G-rated pictures I think I've seen.
She reached out to me because she had broken up with her girlfriend and wanted me back and wanted a present for Valentine's Day.
Hindi naman lahat na pinapakita niya nakaikat eh.
I'll tell you what, I just put my hoodie right down to the floor because if you could see below this, like a rocket ship. That's one of the sexiest pictures I ever seen in my life. I love when girls send me unsolicited pictures of this. This is my favorite pose. I'm like, wow. You got fake glasses on? Wow, that's sexy. I just bust a nut right then, right there. Come on, Ed, stop dry snitching on people on the internet, bro. Come on, dude. That's just private pictures. You're not even supposed to show them, even if it's just her face. You caught someone in a filter moment? You want to see a filtered photo? I'll show you a filtered photo right now, baby. Boom. That's me as a beatnik. Boom. Me as an old person. Boom. Me as a creepy old person. What does that prove? That I had too much time on my hands yesterday? That's all.
Eh, sa may gusto, ma'am. Sabi niya sa kami, pwede ko ba daw siya bigyan ng pangalawang pagkakataon?
I want to know what Rose is saying. Can I just have the translator just tell me what is she saying right now?
Nigella's back at it. So Rose has been speaking this. She's been saying yada yada la la la. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. She's been saying words that I cannot understand, and I just need someone to process those words. Me and Big Ed over here, we can't understand what she's saying. Translator? The translator's like, that's my only job. What else am I supposed to...
Actually, Ed wanted to get back together and that he was asking for a second chance.
No, God. Why?
Now let's bring in Ed's daughter, Tiffany, who has been listening in from her house. Hey, Tiffany, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, Tiff.
So then Nigella brings out her secret weapon. It's Ed's daughter, Tiffany. He fully just said, like, not 2 minutes ago that he's willing to give her up. Did he forget that? Because as soon as she came on screen, he's like, hi, Tiffany. At some point, Nigella's gonna double-cross him and bring up the fact that he fully said he'd disown her and give her up for Rose.
You heard your dad say he was willing to give you up to have this relationship with Rose. How did that make you feel?
That was the first thing she asked. Hi, Tiffany. How you doing? Good. You're speaking a language I can understand. Sorry, Rose. Sorry. So, first question is a simple one. Your dad said that he's willing to throw you under the bus and watch you die. How do you feel about that?
Have this relationship.
And you saw Ed. Ed was like, hope she doesn't get mad.
That, I will be honest, I was pretty shocked to hear that right now, that when she reached out to him again, that he was willing to jeopardize our relationship again. I mean, I'm his only daughter, and he's willing to jeopardize our relationship again.
Again? He said this before?
I want to see him with somebody and not alone. But I mean, I can't support it. I mean, there's such a huge age gap there that they don't have very much in common.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I would never give you up in a million years. I apologize. Because I was in love.
Tell me right now that is not something that you would hear Michael Scott say in The Office.
I apologize. Because I was in love.
Holly is the best thing that has happened to this company since World War II.
That's what love does. It makes you do stupid things. And it was a mistake. Now I know it's a mistake.
That's the only time you're gonna see Rosemary shaking her head. It probably fucking hurts to hear that. I will stand by my point that I think Rosemary really, really did love Ed. There's nothing wrong with how big Ed looks and stuff. It's his personality that is throwing everyone off.
Tiffany, so this is your first time talking to Rose, right?
Yep.
Is there a question that you would like to ask Rose?
Yup. My first time. What the hell? Why didn't your dad introduce you guys then?
What did you see in my dad? I mean, did you really love him?
What did you see in this fat old bastard? That? No. That? He doesn't have that. What do you see in Tubby over here?
Because he really did love you. Because he was willing to give me up.
It's like a double backhanded compliment. She's like, because he really did love you. He loved you so much that he was gonna throw me back in the trash can where I came from. You love him or what? Because he was gonna bake me into an apple pie and then sell it for $3 on eBay. You love him or what? because he was gonna run me over with a tricycle.
Yes, I really love your dad. I really
don't get a tone with me, please. I'm just asking you a general question. Did you have true feelings for him?
Yes, of course, yes.
It didn't really seem like it.
Again, Tiffany back at it with the claws. I don't know why she's being like this. I thought she was gonna be the voice of reason, or I thought she was gonna come on TV and be like, Dad, why are you doing this, bro? First thing Tiffany's dad said is that he's willing to give her up. And for some reason, she goes on a tirade on Rose. Is that not weird?
Kasi ang hirap kasi ngayon nagsisinungaling siya na nagsisinungaling para itago sa sarili niya na alam mo yun, hindi makita ng ba't tao yung ugali niya. Ako ma'am, tiniis ko lahat yun eh. Kahit napakasama ng ugali niya eh. Nasa likod doon, harap ng camera sa akin, tiniis ko yan eh. Kaso alam ko, anong ginawa niya eh.
Oh, I hit a nerve.
Okay, I can tell Rose is very upset.
Nigella comes in with a big save. She's like, okay. I can tell by the I don't know about the Filipinos, but when we do this, it means that we are feeling emotions. So, translator, doesn't look like she's happy. Of course, Nigella.
Rose is saying that she feels that Ed doesn't see or appreciate all the effort that she did for the relationship. But Rose is saying that Ed is lying and trying to hide the fact that he wasn't really a good person to her.
But what about all the secrets? It's about his physique and maybe his height, which I'm not quite sure how you can hide that considering you guys would video chat and Skype.
It's called sitting. Very, very common thing, actually, Tiffany. Just watch. Oh, what the fuck? I'm shorter.
But you hid so much, like just simple things that you should be honest about as far as past relationships.
Sa umpisa pa lang, ma'am, sinabi ko na sa kanya lahat yan. Lagi ko pa ulit-ulit ko pinapalawanan kahit hirap na ako mag-English, ma'am, na intindi niya sinasabi niya. Pakailan sa past mo. Ikaw, ang akin lang, kung ano tayo meron ngayon.
How is Ed disagreeing? He doesn't know what the fuck she's saying. He's just like, no, denied. Rose could have been like, Ed is one of the best people I've ever seen. Denied. Dude, at least hear what she has to say first.
Inalok pa nga ako ng video call niya inalok pa nga ako ng video call na sex video call niyan eh.
Ed had actually asked her to go on video calls on multiple times and even asked her to go on a sex video call with him.
Who's that? Who the f are these people? What? I didn't see her this whole video.
So Ed, what is this sex video that Rose is talking about?
We're going here.
So Ed, what's a sex video? What is video actually? Ed, what is? I've seen pictures. I've seen sexy pictures. You've shown me. Is a video just many pictures? You don't know what the sex video is? It's a common thing done, especially during lockdown. That's all we do now. I mean, of course not.
I'm saying it's a lie. It's just a lie. Oh my God.
Ed was asking, why are you always sad? And Rose was saying, well, we have a lot of problems here. And so Ed said, well, get naked now and I will pay you. Get naked in front of me, do it now, and I will send you money.
Oh my God. How do you make this up? How do you come up with these ideas?
I don't know if it's true because there's no proof of it. It's conceivable that he said that. Needless to say, he also did have sex with Rose and then tell her that he didn't want kids. I'm not saying he did it. I'm just saying that it seems like something he could have done.
Let's talk about, some of the things that you were accused of via social media. You wanted Rose to take the STD test. You wanted her to shave her legs. You talked about her own personal hygiene.
I don't know if you understand it. It's STD to see if you have like sexually transmitted disease. Your legs were kind of like mine. They were hairy. Just your breath is not pretty. I love you.
Do you believe that was wrong for you to do?
I don't think I was wrong in asking. I was wrong in the way I asked.
That's the sign of someone who does not know when to back down. Listen, I'm sorry, but you have to understand, I hate you, and I want you to go to hell. But I am sorry.
When you were asking Rose to shave her legs.
I live in Southern California, and women in California, they laser their legs. So it was something that I wasn't familiar with.
Can he not just shut up at this point? First of all, Rose, I'm sorry, but you have to understand, in California, people take lasers and they shove it into their legs. Have you seen Star Wars? In saying that, it's really weird, and you're such a weird person. Why you look like a spider? My Indian friend has less hair than you. Sorry, though.
It did weird me out. I'm going to be totally honest. It was weird. It was weird for me, and I wasn't used to it. But I apologize if I hurt you for asking you to do that. That was not my intention.
I can accept your apology. Why? Why? Because you always hurt me, and you up cam, you embarrass me. You up and come, you embarrass me.
I feel like TLC really did Rose kind of dirty here by making her relive this. Because she obviously, you could see her not want to participate in this. And it's very tough to watch.
Big Ed, you know, I understand what you're trying to say, but it's not coming across right.
By the way, this is Darcy. She holds the record for being on 90 Day Fiancé twice. So I guess at this point it's 180 Day Fiancé for her. For all intents and purposes, is a very nice person. I would love if her and Ed, if they went on a few dates. TLC, make this happen. Come on.
Stop, because you know what? She's obviously very hurt right now, and if she wanted to move on, let her move on. You know, she could date who she chooses, and you can't just dangle the carrot back in her face.
Metaphorically. Darcy, I got you.
Darling, you are a queen. And stand strong.
Thank you, thank you.
And I'm not here to shame you, Big Ed, but, like, you can't do that in a relationship. It's like, it needs to feel real. It doesn't make sense.
I understand that.
Who is this guy? And why has he not blinked in the longest time? Did he die? On camera? Yo, TLC, check your mans.
I have trust issues. She wasn't being honest with me. I had the right to ask, and she wasn't being honest.
You being honest with her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I lied about my height. 3 inches on my height. Okay, whatever.
3 inches is a lot, Big Ed. Because if you're 3 inches less, then then people tend to laugh at you, and they say it's small.
And why didn't you tell her before you even went there that you didn't want kids? You knew she wanted that.
I know that was hindsight's wrong.
That was hindsight wrong, so I'm excused forever. I'm sorry, sir. Why did you stab this man? In hindsight, that was wrong. Okay, so, well, here's your jail cell.
They're expensive. They cost money.
I think the problem was you were worried about the money. Not her.
Okay, you know what? Hey, don't point your finger at me. Hey.
Darcy was a zillion% right. Thank you, Darcy. Once again, Ed was more worried about the money than Rose ever was. And Ed's paranoia got in the way of him loving a beautiful relationship that could have very well blossomed into something great.
Can I ask Rose a question?
Go ahead, Ed.
Rose, were you in on your sister wanting money from me?
I not know.
You not know. You're lying to me. You've been lying to me since day one, and I can prove it.
This should be good.
When we first landed in the Philippines, she told me in the cab ride she had never been to Manila. And then we're in the market and we walk by a church and she goes, "Oh yeah, my mom and I used to go to that church all the time." I'm like, wait a minute. You told me you've never been. So that was the first lie.
Ed, you've done it again. You've cracked the damn case. Ed, here's a badge of honor. Oh, forgot it because it didn't exist. You got him, big boy. You and your sister were after my money the whole time, and I can prove it. When I took you to Manila, you said that you hadn't been, but then you said that you did go there. And that's the evidence. That's the evidence. That's the worst fucking evidence I've ever seen in my life. That's your evidence that she's been lying? You've been lying to us since day one, actually. Your height, the fact that you didn't want kids. Ed, hypocrisy.
Like, oh my God. God forbid I would have brought her to the U.S. Oh my God. She would have left me. I know that in my heart.
God forbid you brought her to the U.S. She might have had a good life with you. That would have been tragic. Pretty 23-year-old girl. God forbid you do that. God forbid you win for once. Big Ed, out of everything you could have said to reconcile or to even just say sorry or to make peace, you said, God forbid I didn't bring her to the US. She's been lying so much she would have left me. She didn't come to the US. You came to Philippines. She invited you over. You met her family. You didn't give her the courtesy of even letting her talk to your daughter. I don't know how to defend you.
Ed, you said it would have been a mistake to bring Rose to the States. What did you mean by that?
I'm convinced in my heart, I'm sorry that she wanted to come here, that she never really loved me. She never did.
That's true.
And that's how the video ends. A man who is jaded, cynical, paranoid to the max, and doesn't have enough self-confidence to believe that he can get a goal like that. There is a video where he goes and he talks about the problem he has in his neck, KFS.
Ed, what's wrong with your neck? Why do you have such a short neck? And I said, I'll tell you why, because I have KFS. Okay, I've had it all my life. Since I was in the 5th grade, I've been teased. But you know what? I've overcome that and it sounds corny, but by trying to love myself and trying to be funny.
I can understand how it's tough, and I can understand how you become a more defensive person as you grow up. If every second or third person you meet has something to say behind your back or judges you on the way you look, you're going to be more defensive. And when a girl looks at you and stuff, you're going to think that maybe she has ulterior motives. Again, Ed, you don't give women the respect that they clearly deserve in life. You need to work on yourself. This felt like a damn therapy session, but that is the episode today. Once again, thank you so much for helping me get this. I really appreciate it. We're getting the gold one next. I will see you guys very soon with another video. And from me and Fluffster, take care. Rose, I was ready to give up everything for you. I was ready to give up my daughter, Rose. I was gonna... Rose, I miss you. I love you, Rose. I was ready to give it all up for you. I was ready to give up my daughter, my 30-year-old daughter for you, Rose. I was ready for you, Rose.
You used to be the one I could spend my time with.